ओम श्री विवेकानंद गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री रामकृष्णाय नमः। ओम श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः। Dear friends, namaste to all. We all know Swami Vivekananda traveled all over India, all over the world, preaching the message of Upanishads, message of Bhagavad Gita, message of our Sanatana Dharma. In America, he preached mostly Vedanta and Jnana Yoga. In India, he preached Karma Yoga, action, because 2 years he traveled all over the country as a Parivrajaka, wandering monk. And Pratyaksha, directly he has seen the suffering of the poor people, untouchability, and all sorts of evil habits are going on. He wept seeing the condition of the poor, condition of the illiterate, condition of the masses. He literally wept seeing the condition. And he reached Kanyakumari, and 3 days he meditated there. Every young Indian, every youth must see that place. 3 days and 3 nights he meditated on Mother India. The only monk in the whole world who meditated 3 days and nights for his motherland, not for his moksha, not for his liberation, not for bhakti, not for mukti, but for Bharata Mata. In history is the only sannyasi who meditated 3 days and 3 nights on his motherland. So how much he loved the country, how much he felt for the poor and downtrodden. So after seeing 2 years directly the condition of masses and ignorant, uneducated people and rich people, the so-called rich are exploiting the poor, and in the British rule they have become slaves to the Britishers and made poor people as the slaves. So in that condition, we should learn one lesson. Nowadays we say, youth especially say, how I shall succeed? How can I succeed in my education, in my career, in my job, in my life? How succeed? Swamiji has given wonderful mantras. They are really mantras, because he was not an ordinary sannyasi. He is an acharya, world teacher. Swami Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna himself said, he is not an ordinary soul. He is like 1,000-petaled lotus. Keshav Chandra Sen, that time he was a great speaker. He met Ramakrishna. He was very popular as a great speaker. Ramakrishna compares that great Keshav Chandra Sen with this young boy Vivekananda, Narendra. That time he says, if Keshav is 8-petaled lotus, Narendra is 1,000-petaled lotus. That time, can you imagine? A young boy of 15-16 years, Ramakrishna saying, this man is going to shake the world, he says. So, unfortunately, or whatever it is, many times we take Vivekananda casually, as a social worker, as some reformer, some patriotic monk, that's all. No, he is that, but he is not only that much. He is the greatest acharya, world teacher. He came to give message. For 1,500 years I have given message, Vivekananda says. So it is unfortunate we are not giving this wonderful treasure of inspiration, motivation, infinite source of energy, power and confidence and love for the country. This wonderful message we are not giving to children, we are not giving to our youth. And we say youth is going away, youth is taking wrong paths. You give right direction. The greatest right direction is in Vivekananda. So one quotation which has inspired thousands and millions and crores of people from that day to this day, from Subhash Chandra Bose to Abdul Kalam, that one sentence, one quotation, let us now focus on. That is, Swamiji says in a great lecture in Chennai, Madras, that time, 5 inspiring lectures. Every Indian must read those 5 lectures given at Madras. My plan of campaign, future of India, the dream of India, like this wonderful subject Swamiji spoke. Thousands of youth listened those. After listening those words, Romarola, reading in the books, Romarola, great French author, says, reading only, not listening, not directly. He has not seen Vivekananda, but after 30 years of Swamiji's passing away, he reads in the lectures from Colombo to Almora. Romarola, not an ordinary person, a Nobel Prize winner, French writer. He writes in the life of Vivekananda, which he has written, Vivekananda's words like electric shocks. I cannot touch this sayings of Vivekananda without feeling a thrill through my body like an electric shock. And what shocks, what transports must have been produced when they are issued from the lips of the living hero. Can you imagine? So that in that great lectures, this sentence can inspire, is inspiring crores of people. Why not you? Why not I? Why should we remain weak? After 75 years of independence, where are we? So dear friends, let us concentrate. Let us learn from this great source of inspiration. Swamiji says in that lecture, every youth must read and concentrate and think of this. Swami Vivekananda said, take up one idea, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success, and this is the way great giants are produced. What a message, what a language. Swamiji said, take up one idea. Every youth must listen this. We say we are not progressing, we are not able to get job, we are not able to succeed in education, so not able to succeed in care. What you have done to achieve that? Have you done anything? So Swamiji gives the clear-cut idea. Take up one idea. You want to become engineer? Make that idea. You want to become a doctor? Take the idea, ideal. Farmer? Take it up. So just imagining I am a doctor, you will become a doctor. Imagining I am a collector, you will become a collector. No, that is only idea. After that, take up one idea. Next, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it. You want to become a doctor. Your whole system should become one with your ideal. That I must become doctor. I must become IAS. And not stopping with that. Make that one idea your life. Think of it. Dream of it. Live on that idea. Abdul Kalam ji is a great example for that. How much he studied, how much he worked hard to become aerospace scientist. Under street lights he has studied. Not enough food, not enough comforts. Now we have every comfort. What is lacking? Willpower. Work hard. Strong will and strong work. Make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea. If a young man wants to achieve IAS, IPS, you must work hard for it. If he says, I will enjoy this, I will enjoy that, I will enjoy friends and cinemas, and at the same time, I want to become great IAS, great IPS, great MD, MS. Is it possible? So, not only that, you want to become a doctor. For what? Serving the country, serving the poor. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive, Swamiji says. So, my dear young friends, Swamiji says, take up one idea, make that one idea your life. If you want to realize God, concentrate on that. If you want to earn money, concentrate on that. If you want to become a big businessman, concentrate on it. in dharma, dharmic way, righteous way, not in corruption, not through corruption. So, Swamiji says, if you want to realize God, this is the ideal. If you want to earn money, get success in life, get success in your career, this is the ideal. You must focus all your faculties on your goal. Nowadays, what we see? Stay young student of 8th class, 10th class, enjoy. What you will enjoy? Have you done anything to enjoy? Have you achieved any good position, any great achievement in your life? Nothing. Just you want to enjoy. That is totally wrong. Swamiji says, work. Work is worship. Work hard, you will reach the goal. So, all our youth, all our students must be put this great message of the great Vivekananda into their brains. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your faculties. Don't waste your all the energies given by God. Put it in the right direction. You will see, you will become great person, contributing to your family, contributing to your society. May Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji, Sharada Mata inspire our youth to achieve this greatness in their individual life, collective life, and make our Bharat really Vishwaguru. May Vivekananda bless all of us. Jai Vivekananda. Jai Jai Vivekananda.